Yeah, it's a big reason why I came back. You know, Will's here and Coach Cohen's here. And, you know, as you can tell today, you know, we had a great game, and the offense is really working really well right now.
You were able, a lot of you guys were able. It seemed like every play there was somebody open. Was that, you know, some of that personnel, play calling, what kind of?
Yeah, it's just how our offense being ran. You know, in practice we're very efficient. And, you know, that's our goal is everybody to get open and have choices for Will. So yeah, that's how our offense is ran.
Has this been the norm on the deep balls? Is this what y'all been doing in practice?
Yeah, that's what we've been working on a lot. Not all the time, but you know, that's making big plays is a big part of football. So that's what we've been trying to do.
How hard does Will throw the ball? How hard is it to catch, especially on those short passes?
I've seen him throw about 70 yards. And to catch it is very hard. You got to have your eyes open. Like one day in practice, I blinked and it didn't work out for me too well. So you know, you can't blink. Got to have your eyes open at all times.
Yeah. It looked like on the interception, he came in hot and a little bit behind.
Yeah, you know, we got back to the sideline. You know, it's just some first game jitters. You know, I should have caught the ball, but you know, it was a little behind me. But you know, we put that in the pass and we made plays after that.
Josh, how good is this offense in particular at getting the best playmakers the ball? It seemed like they were specifically able to find you and Wildcats a lot.
Yeah, you know, we have certain plays that, you know, me and him have, but overall, you know, Isaiah Epps had, 3 catches, 83 yards today too, so, you know, everybody's get the ball, but, you know, we have certain plays for certain guys.
I know you look like a guy that was obviously really strong there in the middle where a few plays, but, you know, catching's one thing, but then getting the yards after the catch. Is that something you've kind of been working on?
Yeah, that's something I've been working on. I actually have to be better because there's some plays that I could have had more yards on. I was kind of hesitant in getting up the field, so you know, that's something I'll fix next week, and then we'll see.
How much fun was today?
It was a lot of fun, man. I really wanted to get more young guys in there, so I wanted to, you know, I wish we would have put up more points by halftime so I could see the younger guys play, but overall, you know, I had a lot of fun.
Josh, what did you see on the touchdown pass?
Linemen to get to their reads and get to their blocks or whatever, and I have to allow myself to be able to read everything as it goes, as it progresses. So, yeah, I had to be real patient, I had to say.
To have the offense perform like this in game one, how much confidence does it give you going forward?
A lot, but, you know, next week is business, you know what I mean? We gonna prepare the same we did for this week and fix up everything.
What's it like? You know, normally we're talking to you after getting a bunch of carries. Now the shoe's kind of on the other foot. What's it like seeing the offense just throw the ball like that?
Man, I love it. I mean, I was telling them, man, you know, I wasn't able to experience that. I mean, I guess it happened some years ago before I got here, but man, I like to see that.
How well did you gel with Coach Cohen over the course of the game, communication, things like that?
You said what now?
How well did you gel with Coach Cohen, you know, during play calls, you know, communication, things like that?
A lot. I mean, if there was something that he wanted us to specifically do when I came on the sideline, me and him talked about it. He was like, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Be looking for this or whatever, and then, you know.
On that big chunk play that you had there, I almost blew the whistle before you broke loose.
I know. I was actually, I thought they blew the whistle at first. That's why I thought everybody wasn't trying to tackle me at first. But then as I kept going, everybody kept coming at me. I was like, all right, bet. But yeah, I mean, so me and Coach talked about it. He was like, hey, you need 6 more yards, and then I'm bringing you out. I was like, all right. So when I got out there, I did my little steps or whatever, and I got caught up in the backfield. I was like, man, I'm going to have to do another play. But then as the play progressed, I went on, I got 36. So.
Did it feel like you were just one tackle away all day? It felt like there was just always one guy getting in your way from getting a big play.
Yes, and that's really what this offense is based on. It's like you have to beat that one guy. There's going to be one guy that's going to beat unblocked every time, and that's one thing that I am going to start working on is trying to, you know, work on beating that one player.
It was just good to get out there and really start playing football again in front of those fans, and glad we all had the day that we did. So.
I know you guys were confident going in. Were you guys a little surprised that it went that well, especially down the field?
Nah, we were ready. We wanted to make sure that things happened. We knew that Will was going to put the ball on us wherever we needed, so we just had to, at the end of the day, go out and make plays, and so that's what we had to go out and do.
What about the play where you've got to fight off a defender and you kept going? I mean, that was like a 10-second fight.
Yeah, I mean, he I don't know where he had grabbed me, but I was just trying to. Really was a fight. I was trying to punch him and get him off of me, and then his teammates came. But that was a good little play. So yeah.
The touch to score at this field that you watched so many games before. What did that feel like?
It was amazing. I mean, I've grown up coming to these games as a recruit, even as a younger kid and things like that, and just envisioning myself score touchdowns here, and then for it to finally happen, especially my first game in the stadium, it was really nice.
Apparently, Stoop says. Go ahead.
Did you let yourself have a moment to just kind of appreciate how long it took you to get here to this moment today and what you were able to do?
Yeah, today, whenever we came in for the catwalk, I just kind of walked around the stadium and just looked around. And I was just like, I'm here. And everybody's kind of expecting whatever is going to come. And so I just wanted to go out and perform, and I just wanted to take it all in.
Like you say, everybody expects you to come out and perform. For you to be able to come out and perform like that in game one, does it take a little bit of pressure off yourself?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, once the ball was kicked, all those nerves started to go away, and at the end of the day, it's just football. Really the same things you've been doing since you were 5 years old and things like that. So I just wanted to go out there and not try to do too much and just play my game.
One game under your belt, how big of a leader is Will when he's out there on the field?
He's a big leader. I mean, he's out there. He's just like, hey, man, we got to keep going. We got to keep putting points up on the board and things like that. And so I'm really glad he's my quarterback. So, yeah.
What's it say about him that he bounced when his first throw in the stadium was an interception, but it didn't seem to phase him at all?
Yeah. No, I mean, he was good. He knew that we were gonna have way more opportunities. And, there was no point in getting down on yourself. It's one play. We're gonna come back and we're gonna make it better. So we just had to go out there and execute, and that's what we did from that point.
One deal, how hard is it to throw the ball? How hard is it to catch?
He throws it harder than every quarterback I've ever had. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to catch it. I mean, there are some times that we're like, it's coming in a little hot, but at the end of the day, we got to catch it. So, but it's good. It's good to have a quarterback that can do things like that, especially under pressure, and he can put a ball where